Victories via computer forensics. The case of the BTK killer. From 1974 to 1991, the Wichita, Kansas area was terrorized by a criminal known as the BTK killer. Over the course of 16 years, this madman committed 10 counts of first-degree murder. His victims include 4 members of the Otero family, Joseph and Julie Otero, and 2 of their children, Josephine and Joseph Jr. Their 15-year-old son Charlie was left alive because he was out of the house at the time. This occurred in January 1974. Catherine Bright. Her brother Kevin survived this event with 2 gunshot wounds. Her death occurred on April 1974. Shirley Vian. Her children were spared, but they were locked in the bathroom during the event. This occurred on March 1977. Nancy Fox. The BTK killer reported her death himself. This occurred on December 1977. Maureen Hedge, his own neighbor. Her death occurred April 1985. Vicki Wedgell. Her murder was not connected to the BTK killer until 2004. Her death occurred in September 1986. Dolores Davis. The final known victim, died January 1991. Throughout his reign of terror, the BTK killer, which stands for the bind, torture, and kill killer, was notorious for both his horrifying actions and his love of the limelight. He would write letters to the police, and he even reported his own crime for media attention. He sent these taunts until he began a self-inflicted hiatus after his last kill in 1991, until the year of 2004. At that point, his game of cat and mouse had continued for 30 years, and they were nowhere near finding him, until he made his first and final mistake. In 2004, he sent a number of word puzzles, pictures of his crimes, and an assortment of other items to the local media and the police. One of these items was a taunt to the police via floppy disk that contained a Word document. Using computer forensics, the local authorities were able to use the metadata on the floppy disk to connect the item to a person named Dennis at the Christ Lutheran Church. After further investigation and a guilty plea from a seemingly average man named Dennis Rader, we finally get a face to match a notorious killer. The people around him were shocked. This was a man who was an attentive husband and father of 2, a Boy Scout troop leader, and an active member of his church. But in the end, one mistake was all it took, and Dennis, a killer who was at large for 30 years, found his undoing in the data of a floppy disk. Currently, Dennis Rader is still incarcerated at the age of 72.